Good evening. Tonight's episode is brought to you without the assistance of alcoholic beverages, and it will show you how to start to finish the recladding of a traditional timber framed greenhouse using 2 feet by 4 feet by 1/4 inch clear polycarbonate. Enjoy.
Sorry.
Hey, what are you doing to me greenhouse, eh? But what's going on here, boys and girls?
Sunroof.
Yeah, some roof and moon roof.
I've got wetter in here than outside.
Yeah, so we're taking out sheeting off, aren't we, Mick, today?
Yeah.
Getting it all stripped off, and potentially, if the rain holds out, which we're hoping, there'll be a new cladding on that, a better cladding. We have the technology.
Some flags around here,
Yeah, get all them flags around this top end there, off Steve's side. Get rid of all this soil in an appropriate manner, and it'll look smart. Right, see you in a bit. So now all the asbestos removal polythene sheeting, 1000 gauge visqueen, that was on it has been removed. There's just a bit of titivation to do, and by titivation I mean removing any residual plastic that's left on, that you can see there bobbing about, and either de-stapling or flattening down so they're not going to affect the new covering of those staples that are on here. We're also going to clear out the weeds that have grown up inside over the last few months that they've been here. I'll take them onions as well. They're looking a bit shot at, actually, them onions what I left them. Out of the 40 or whatever that we had, those are the last 3. And to be honest, I'd forgot about them. So yeah, we're going to get all of the rest of the detritus and the stored items that are in here taken out, put a weed membrane down into the beds underneath, and then we can start off with the resheeting, and it's going to be resheeted with this stuff. Now these are 6mm in depth by 4 feet in length by 2 feet in width, and it's polycarbonate, which is the sort of fluted polycarbonate plastic. Now I know it looks opaque there, i.e. not see-through, and that's because it's got this film on it which comes off just prior to fitting, so like that, and it's see-through, and it's the same stuff that we used, if you remember, if you've seen it, on Mick's polytunnel for the lifters, the gull wing lifters, which I'll show you. There they are, the gull wing lifters. And so it's a sort of almost clear sheet of 6mm thickness polycarbonate sheeting, 4 foot by 2 foot. And that's what we're going to be using to clad out the bad boy. Now we'll put a link to the website where we bought these from. I did attempt at 3 or 4 different plastics companies in the local area to acquire some of this stuff, but unfortunately nobody had it. And then when they came back to me with the prices for them, they were ridiculous. Look who we found. It's Magical Michael! Yee-hee! Coming bearing gifts. What have you got, Mick?
One wise man. Well.
One wise man, yeah.
Yeah, the plastic.
A nail gun. Some flashing tape. Nails, I'm guessing.
No fish, no bread, sorry.
No wine.
It's like a dildo, but it's not as flat.
Oh, hey, yeah. Grandad's flask. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be on with. I've just been explaining to Mick about this, where we got it. I'm going to get that address off you, you know, where you got the polycarb on the internet. I've not actually said what price we pay for this. Believe it or not, these you can get for around about £4 per sheet, which is amazing. It's like 50p a square foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when I was trying to acquire some from the local shops around town, it was miles more than that. It was you're talking about 20 quid a sheet if they could get hold of it. But that was £4 a sheet, and we'll put it in the links below to tell you exactly where you can get it from. It takes about a week to come, doesn't it? In fact, I don't think it was even a week, was it?
Oh, I know it comes from, I think it's Bedfordshire or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But it's great, and that's what we're going to be using today. Alright, see you in a bit. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. Right, so we've got the sheets. The 8mm by 4 foot by 2 foot polycarbonate sheets. What we're going to do is tape off the holy end. Holy moly! On that bit, so rainwater, bugs and all the rest of it can't get into there, and you get this aluminium tape, aluminium foil tape, slightly sticky, and put it on the ends. But first of all, I'm taking the film off. I'm going to remove the film, the protective film. Oh, so for £4, you can't go wrong with this, Mick, can you?
No, bob on.
£4 a sheet. That comes off into there.
I'm going to keep the talking down because I'm not getting ridiculed by a robot again.
Yeah, it didn't like Mick's voice, that robot.
No.
Didn't like mine, really. Kept saying I was going to do car bombings and that. We baffled the bot. We baffled the Google bot.
So how do you put that on? Do you just slap it on like that, or?
Well, it's got to go very close to the edge, about 5mm away from the edge. Like that. And I've not done that right now. So we'll try again. You tell it's live, no editing. So that's got to go like that. So it catches the lip. That's more like it, I think. Done it again. Did it perfect before, didn't it?
Very forgiving, that tape, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's very forgiving, luckily. And then that rolls over the edge to seal the hole.
Stopping the critters.
To stop the critters getting in. And then with these end bits, you just nip them off, like mine in your fingers. And that's it. So that we do that both ends. These side pieces, don't have to do those because they're already sealed, but the ends aren't. So as long as you seal these side pieces, you're not going to get water ingress, and you're not going to get little creepy crawlies using it for a little home. So that's it. So we'll see you in the next segment. Yeah, I've just started, mate, yeah. So we're just starting the first of the roof elevations. And what we've done is, because I know that these A-frames are not precisely square and, you know, bang on, because it was just being poly-sheeted in the first place, but what we're doing now is having to adjust as we're going along and build out from them roof supports with a few noggins so that these will sit correctly. Yeah. Now I'm putting a 5-inch ridge, well, not a ridge tile, but a ridge beam, if you want, going across there. So that's going to overlap this, and it's going to be supported as well by timbers on the inside of it when it's finally done. But we're just getting the sheeting on now, making sure it's all level, which it is. It's level with this, and it's level with that base bit there. So we've got that bit of an overhang off the sheet into the gutter when the gutter goes on. And these are the 2B1s which are set at 5 inches. They're going to be down 5 inches from the top, so that when the top plank goes on, the ridge plank goes on, it'll fit flush with these. You'll see when we've done, won't they, Mick?
Right.
They will. Yep. So they're in, and the first of the ridge planks are in on that side. Now it wasn't screwing down at that end, as you can see in that corner there. It wasn't screwing fixing down there. so it wants a bit of titivation and fixing off. But that's essentially it. So what you've got is you've got these 6mm by 2 feet by 4 feet polycarbonate sheets, clear, and they're going underneath by about 1.5 inches, that top plank, yeah. And what that'll do is it'll give extra in the way of weatherproofing, yeah. So that's going on that side, and then there's another one that's going to be going on this side. And so what we need to do, instead of having it 5 inches going down here where we make our mark, we have it going down 4 inches, and that's where that's going to sit. So then the polycarbonate sheeting needs to be higher up. But what we don't, because we've got a lot of overhang on this side anyway. We've got plenty of overhang, and we'll have plenty of overhang on that side as well, I'm certain. Although the lip that's coming off won't be quite as pronounced. It won't come out quite as far, it'll be about there, but it'll still run off there and can be collected in a little trough that will feed in to one of those, a small one of those, or a series of those, so we can continue to collect the rainwater off it. But it's coming together, isn't it? You can see that top roof apex is quite well sturdy now. It's a pretty sturdy construction, this, but unfortunately, because I didn't need these to be 100% square and I wanted to get them up, they're not 100% square, these A-frames. So we've had to, me and Mick, put noggins in on the inside, as you can see there, to build out from those beams, those whatever they're called, A-frames. I'm not a roofer. you get the picture though, don't you, as it comes across. We'll have to do the same thing on this side as well. So we're going to be starting again from this end and working our way up. And we're left with a little bit of an overhang on that side because it mustn't be quite 8 feet. So this must have been imperial lengths that I used when I did it, because they're not quite 8 feet, as you can see. But the windows are 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. So you've got a bit of an overhang, which you don't mind. We'll have that on that side. Trim it down later. A little bit of a lip on that side, doesn't really matter. You don't want too much of an overhang anyway on these, because the wind gets under them and away they go. So anyway, we'll cut to the chase. We'll get the other side done, see what we can get done today. Innit, Mick? Peace, love, and happy Mondays. It's done, all of it. Well, almost all of it actually. It's a semi-huzzah, because we've got that bit, but just these 2 little pieces I'm going to put in tomorrow. But me and Mick's just finished it off today now.
All done.
All done and dusted. Going to put a little gutter along there, and that'll go into the drum at the back. Yeah, and that window is going to be slightly adjusted again tomorrow and sanded just so as it fits better. And then it's got, Mick's give us the lifters for it, well, a lifter for it, so that'll be an automatic lifter window as well come the summertime. I'm made up with this, absolutely made up with it. I think it's excellent. Obviously we're going to have to tidy up a little bit, but no, great that, isn't it? Okay. Absolutely better. Mick's just been saying best greenhouse on site, right? And I think it is. I'm well chuffed with it. All polycarbonate, 6mm polycarbonate, so it's 2 foot by 4 foot by 6mm polycarbonate sheet. And we've used altogether 25 of those sheets to do it with the cuts. 24.5 really, isn't it? Because we've not much wastage at all. Not much it really is, is there? Oops. Stone was blocking it there. Yeah, so there's the lifter, the automatic lifter. Obviously it's closed off now because it's not actually fitted in at the moment, that window. But once it is, we'll bead it on the outside. Around the outside.
So I'd say 24 and a half.
24 and a half, yeah. Little tiny offcuts, that's about it, isn't it?
That's it, half one.
That's it. That's what we've got left over at a 25. And the £4 each, so with delivery, it'd be just over 100 quid. The timber that I've used on it, which I got from a combination of Savoy timber in Wigan and Wigan timber. And I probably got it all from Wigan timber, but they were closed yesterday. Lazy gets. So I didn't get that beading from there. But at Savoy timber, the 1x2, which is the 5 foot lengths that I got from Savoy, they're only 60p. 60p a length. And there's 20 that's gone on that. Well, no, sorry, I'm telling lies. There's 40 that I needed for that. So that worked out at about £24, I think, for all of them. As I say, the glass was 100, but I only spent 80. Mick's give us a Christmas present for another 5 of them. So there was the 100 done. 100 quid's worth, and that was 25, as I say, we've used for that. He doesn't know this yet, Mick, but I've got a Christmas present for him. He's well into David Bowie, you see, and I've got a David Bowie painted of Ziggy Stardust, but don't tell him. He's getting that tomorrow. He'll probably see this tonight and know all about it. But yeah, I've got that for him. My mate. So there you go. Sober today as well. Sober as a judge. Today. But I'm absolutely made up with that. I think tomorrow or over the next couple of days, obviously not Christmas and that, but during the Christmas break, I'll be lowering the inside of that, the inside floor of that by about a foot or 30 centimetres in the Imperial. Rebel Alliance, it'll be a foot. It's going down in the middle there, and it's probably going to be having the flags in it, the paving stones inside it, because it's 2 feet wide, the middle pathway. So it'll be lowered by a foot. And then the dirt, the soil rather, that I take out of that middle section will be going into the beds either side. And I may end up doing something with the benches, because the benches are too high, so the benches might be coming out. All sorts of things might be happening. Eh? Oh, look at this!
Christmas dinner sorted for you.
Mick's going Morris dancing, Luke. Christmas dinner for us, mate. Whee! Get the sprouts. Right. Oh, we'll salvage a few guns off them. Thank you, mate. Yeah, so tomorrow just a bit of cleaning up and a bit of tarting about. Bit of tarting up. Obviously we'll restore these. These will probably go underneath the benches for the time being inside there. All this will be gone tomorrow, all this mess. And away we go. Yeah, massive, massive. Cool. So that's us. And it's taken, we've worked out time wise, it's probably taken us altogether about 8 hours. 7 hours, I would say actually. Because we did about 3.5 hours on it yesterday, we've done about the same today. Yeah, because I came back down this morning. It's around about 12 o'clock and it's 3:30 now. So yeah, that's what it's taken to do it, to reskin it, resheet it. It's looking brilliant. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate.
See you later, mate.
Have a wonderful Christmas if we don't see you before. And that's us, I think. Yeah, I'm going to see if I've still got a marriage as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably not now, really.
Right, I'll see you in the morning, mate.
Nice one. Thank you very much, mate. See you later.
Hot bath and a hot toddy.
Hot bath and a hot toddy. Cheers, Mick. See you after, pal. Yeah, so I'm absolutely made up, and thank you very much as well to Mick for helping us out with that, because it would have took longer, obviously. If there's just one of us on it, it takes longer. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Superb! I'm made up with it. I'm absolutely made up with it. And all done before Christmas, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get it settled before Christmas. I might actually stick everything inside it now. Have a bit of a clear out now, ready for tomorrow. Because I'm only coming down for an hour or so tomorrow. I might get some wood chips and things, you know, to put around it when it's all muddy. And adjust the paving stone at the, what do you call it? What do you call it? The bit where you come in, through the front door. The threshold. So I'll adjust the paving stone on the threshold and sort that out. Sorry. Just look away for a sec. It's better, isn't it? Tooth in. Yeah, so it's pretty dry in here. There is some adjustments that are going to be needed because of this situation. See you, mate! Because of this situation. Yeah. So I'm going to have to get something in place to seal that. And I am going to be using the mastic stuff, you know, the bathroom sealant, the clear bathroom sealant. I'm going to be using that in here as well for around some of these joints. But when we were putting these together, you get some flashing tape with it, which is this. As you can see there. So where the joins are, you put that on. Where these end as well, because they've got the holes, you tape this stuff. I think you saw it on the earlier bit. You tape that over the edges, the ends. And then when you joint them, you put this tape across, like an aluminium foil tape. This stuff, and you get this with the polycarb. When you order it, you get 2 rolls of that, which actually is more than enough. So it's a pretty good deal. I'll put all the links to where we got the polycarbonate from, and I'll also put the link. Anybody that's in the Wigan area, the sort of Wigan, Lee, Bolton, whatever you want to call it area, I'll put the links to the places, the suppliers that we got this stuff from, and also the online company that we got the polycarbonate sheeting from, because it's the cheapest I've seen anywhere. £4 a sheet. You can't go wrong with that for 4 foot by 2 foot. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Good hours. Right, see you all later. Have a wonderful time over Christmas and a merry and happy and prosperous New Year. Alright, bye bye y'all.